This next set of reports found in the visitor trending section will tell us about the number of people and visits that are being made to our site. But the metrics being tracked are used throughout many of the reports in Google Analytics, so perhaps even more important than these reports themselves is the concept behind the metrics. Let's take a moment to define what we mean by each of these metrics. At the highest level, we have an actual human being who sits down to use a computer. This is known as a visitor, and through cookies and other technologies, Google Analytics tries to keep track of how many unique visitors see the site in any given time period. But each person, or visitor, might come to the site more than once, which would result in multiple visits by that one visitor. For example, if this person came to the site 3 times throughout the month, as shown here, the reports would show 1 unique visitor but 3 unique visits. A new visit starts anytime you either open a new browser or let more than 30 minutes lapse since the last page you saw on that site. So if you go have lunch and then come back to the site afterwards and continue browsing, that will look like a new visit to the site since it's been more than 30 minutes since your last page view. Visits are also known as sessions. And finally, each of those visits to the site can browse through multiple pages or page views during that particular visit. One of the places we can see these metrics in use is under the visitor trending reports under the visits report. Visits will show the number of visits or sessions to the site by day, week, month, or even hour. By using these tabs here, we start out at day, we can switch to week, month, or even hour. We can also compare date ranges to see how previous time periods trended compared to now. Be careful about context to make sure you're comparing apples to apples. Some months have more days than others. For example, the month of June has 30 days, while the month of July has 31. Also pay attention to days of the week and holidays as well. For example, comparing the 4th of July as a Sunday compared to the June 6th as a Sunday would result in very different numbers. And also comparing the 5th of June as a Saturday compared to the 5th of July as a Monday would also result in non-apples to apples comparison. The absolute unique visitors report here is moving to the custom report section, but the idea is the same, to be able to estimate the number of unique people who have visited the site and created those visits in page views. The page views report is similar in just what it sounds. We're able to estimate the number of page views on each particular hour, day, week, or month to the site. The metrics of visitors, visits, and page views are fundamental in any web analysis, but will more likely be used as metrics in other reports rather than these standalone reports on their own.